Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 67. In the previous episode, we did end up going to 4-5-0 on the season for this little house rules event. Just trying to finish this up. This is the no audible, no defensive pre-play movement. I have said that in the past couple episodes. You guys can see right there. 5-0 going into this game. Going against Otto Graham. This is some auto on auto crime. This dude was definitely solid, man. He had some solid defense, some solid offense. Definitely had me thinking. I've said this before. That's all you need. All you need to do is make your opponent think. If they know what the hell you're doing, they have no reason to fucking be scared of it. All you gotta do is switch it up, keep it fresh, and you're good to go. But right here, Otto Graham obviously trying to start the game off with a little bit of a pass. Not really doing anything with it though. Ricky Williams trying to run the ball. This guy, he had the classic combo, or not classic combo, but he had the classic running back with Ricky Williams. I know a lot of people run Ricky. Personally, with me, I don't do too well with him. Jimmy Graham makes a nice catch to the 44-yard line. Ricky Williams taking off again. He gets about 10 or 11 and pushes forward for actually about 16 or 17. Or not 17. He has 2 rushes for 15. You know what? Bottom line, good-ass run by Ricky Williams. 3 rushes for 18 now. 2nd and 7. He does decide to run again, and he gets stopped. Finally, Ricky Williams finally gets slowed down. 3rd and 8, looking for the drag, and he ends up overthrowing it by a ton right here. That was bad. That was really, really overthrown to Jimmy Graham. 4th and 8, he does decide to go ahead and take his field goal. So early in this game, that's fine. Giving up 3 on the first drive, I'm definitely okay with. So coming out, we want to run the ball with Gurley. Obviously, we set the tone with Gurley. That's what we want to do. We love running the ball. And then if we pass, we like finding stuff like that. Wide open Tyreek Hill streaking down the sideline. 40 yards. That was an easy pickup. That was just way too hard to miss. The guy played underneath in cover 2. So, there wasn't really much to look at right there. 2nd and 12. Trying to find something with Otto Graham. Just rolling way, way, way back. And we don't end up finding anybody. Tried to find Calvin, but he kind of backed away from it. So there wasn't really anything to go to. This guy's got a lot of people in the box. And I end up making a bad read, man. Only had 3 receivers going out on routes. I go for Doug Baldwin, and it ends up getting picked off by his user. That was just a bad read by me. Honestly, I just read it terribly. I had tunnel vision on that read. So instead, he ends up getting a pick instead of us possibly tying it up with a field goal. We do get the sack with Reggie White, though, to make it 3rd and long. 3rd and 16. Reggie White coming after him again. He's just kind of running around with him as Reggie White was chasing him. And John Randall does end up finishing it off with a nice big hit on Otto Graham just to go ahead and seal the deal to make it 4th and 12. So he does go ahead and punt to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, he will get replaced at kick returner pretty soon. I don't really run kick returns all that often. But Tyreek Hill, really without the ability to get return, man, just isn't that enticing to keep a kick returner. But 2nd and 10, man, looking for Franco Harris. We go all the way down the sideline. Unfortunately, he could not hang on. Looked promising, but the throw just ended up taking way too long to get there. Right here, I end up taking my shot to Tyreek Hill. I saw him user it, and we end up getting the animation. Man, that's all you can hope for. That was just a linebacker on a receiver. That was pure animation. The other 2 guys just didn't seem like they were even in the play, even though they were close. We do end up punching it in with Todd Gurley after that crazy catch by Tyreek Hill. So you know what? We'll take it, man. 7-3 in this game. Obviously, if we win this, we get the Team of the Year pack. So I don't really care how we win this game. However we win it, that's how we win it, man. Right now, it's base plays. So, this dude coming out on offense, he did, like I said, earlier in the game, he knew how to switch it up. So, even the base plays thing didn't make all that big of a difference. I knew that this dude could score at any given moment. I knew that he was solid as right there. He ends up taking his shot to his receiver, and he ends up making that catch in double coverage. So you know what? It's going both ways, man. So right now, I'm going full try hard. I'm really trying to stop this dude. We want this pack. I know this guy can make a comeback easily, especially with some of the catches we've seen so far. But 3rd and inches, he does end up finding his tight end, or not his tight end. Franco Harris may as well be a tight end, but he does end up getting the first down with 24 seconds left at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, looking with Otto Graham. Frank Clark, man, continues to make sacks or get. Jesus, that was bad. Continues to make plays and get sacks. I said that backwards. 2nd and 19, he does end up finding Franco Harris once again, making it 3rd and 12. Not really much for him to go to with 12 seconds left. Actually ends up running a pretty good wheel play that he almost gets, but luckily Richard Sherman, being Richard Sherman, gets a crazy-ass jumping ability, or jumping animation, not ability. But I'm pretty sure it's his 95 agility or something that makes him do that. But he just jumps out of nowhere and makes plays like that all the time. But he makes a timely one right there, so the guy does not end up getting a touchdown. Just takes his 3. We get the ball back on offense, obviously really with no time left in the first half. So we do end up finding Doug Baldwin and go down and go into halftime with a 1-point lead. which honestly I'm fine with, man. You know, I'm one of those guys, one of those players where it's just like protect the lead, whatever it may be. You know, obviously I think everybody's like that, but I'm much more content with putting my defense on the field to win a game, and I'm fine with that. So honestly, at this point, I'm thinking, let's just try to run the ball, get this run game going. Haven't really done much with it so far. 6 rushes for 16, as finally I get sick of not being able to run with Gurley, and we do end up passing to him and he makes a play. But right now, I'm just trying to get into field goal range, honestly. Like, get into field goal range, run some clock. Obviously, a big chunk play like that doesn't take away too much clock, because we're just stuck on our lineman. I remember that play, man. If you saw how we went down, it looked really weird. I was stuck on my lineman. Couldn't get off of him, was trying to go to the left. Couldn't do anything. We end up getting 7. Eventually, we get stuck to 4th and 1. I decided to take my field goal. Again, I was kind of content on taking my field goal to begin with, so I wasn't really too worried about, you know, going for it and possibly not getting it. Right now, we're forcing him to go ahead and score a touchdown. Is right there. Richard Sherman almost comes up with the interception. Unfortunately, he ends up threading the needle right there to Calvin Johnson, I believe that was, as he hits Calvin once again. I'm not sure if that's tight end Calvin. He's putting him a receiver or something, or if he has multiple 81s. I can't think of any other 81 than Calvin at the moment. But 3rd and 1, he does end up running with Franco Harris, and he gets stuffed, man. 4th and 1, he decides to go for it. He's looking for Ricky Williams. We got 2 linebackers on top of him. One of them leaves, but luckily the throw is broken up by our user. Bobby Wagner breaks that one up. We'll take that, man. I came back down at the last second. I kind of saw that linebacker break off. I figured he was going to look for Ricky to playmaker up the field. That's pretty much what he did. It seemed like maybe he playmakered on his own, but I don't know, man. That's besides the point. Back on offense now, trying to seal this game in the 4th quarter. Obviously, it just started. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Calvin Johnson, he makes sure we can't take off any more time, man, as he eats a big hit. That Calvin, I've said it before. I think I said it last episode or 2 episodes ago, that if you have that tight end Calvin, you have got to get down. Do not take hits with that card, man. It's really hard to get down. I know you may feel like a pussy. You may feel like a dick. Just get down, man. I mean, there's no reason to take a hit with that. Calvin is right here. Just throw right at me, man. Why the fuck not? This guy has had his offensive drives. He has just not been able to do anything with them, man, as we are just protecting our lead. I mean, that has just been the mantra of the House Rules events, man. We've been trying to force rage quits, protect leads, just get wins at any way possible. You know, obviously seasons, weekend league, we're a little bit more lax. Maybe, you know, seasons more than anything, we're a little bit more lax. Maybe take some more shots, have some more fun. These games, we were going ham, man. Really trying to play for real. 4th and 4, we do end up punting the ball, obviously. I mean, right there, seasons mode, maybe I go for it, you know, possibly in that situation, up by 4, forcing him, you know, to drive the field, even from the 40 or wherever we were. But you know what? I'm thinking, let's pin him as far back as we can with 2 timeouts left in 2 minutes and just see what he can do. He hasn't really shown us anything all game. He's put up 2 field goals. He's switched his offense up. He's just not really made the right reads. It's 4th and 4, another 4th down, and that is just clamp coverage, man. Richard Sherman was on top of Randy Moss. There was no room between that pass and the pass and the receiver. There was just nothing there. 2nd and 8. Obviously, we got the ball back on offense after that 4th down. We're just trying to take away his timeouts. We are just trying to milk this game and get our pack, man. I mean, at this point, I was sick of it. I mean, I was done playing these games, just trying to get out of this stuff, trying to get out of these games and just win this and get my player. So 1st and 10, we do end up taking our field goal to make it 13-6. He has to go ahead and drive the field with 30 seconds and some change left. And you know what, man? Just going to go ahead and spoil it. It's not gonna happen. 3rd and 11. I go ahead and spoil it. I don't care. Stephon Gilmore comes up with the interception, and we do end up winning, man. After the 5-0 fucking start that we had initially, we lost that one. We had a bunch of hell games that you guys did not see that I played in between that run and this run. We go to 5-0 in this one, and we are able to cap it off. Finally. Give me my pack, man. I do have the pack for this episode, or I do have the pack at the end of this episode, so you guys will see what player I get. I'm not going to save it as a new upgrade for next episode, so you guys will see the pack. Like I said, I wanted to, you know, get this done just to show you guys the pack, of course. I mean, that's always fun seeing who we get. So we do go ahead and open this pack, and who is the first player that pops out? It's good old Todd Gurley, man. I mean, the first card, it's a given. That's the 3rd time I pulled Todd Gurley. Obviously, the first time we took him. 2nd time, we didn't need him. We got B-Wags instead. And then the 3rd time, we obviously really didn't need him. I mean, I could have taken him for the training, but we end up pulling Snacks and Desmond King. I take Desmond King because Damon Harrison ultimately we really didn't need another D tackle, and you can always use corner. I feel like, or you can definitely use corners. I feel like you can always use extra secondary. So I'll definitely take that, man. Desmond King, a solid slot corner. I'll definitely take it. He also has pretty good kick returners, so we'll end up putting return man on him. So we got a solid kick returner, probably for the rest of the year. I'm not sure. Actually, his juke move's okay, but his spin's kind of weak, so I don't know if he'll be there forever. But Desmond King, definitely solid. I'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed this run of games. House Rules is finally over. We'll end up getting to some team builder, team MVP type gameplays here in a minute. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for the next one. And as always, I'm out. Peace.